I'm John McPherson, principal broker on the Portland team with Premier Property Group. In June, the average single-family sales price was $700,000, while the average condo and townhouse sales price in Portland was $577,000. In Beaverton and Hillsboro, the average single-family sales price was $675,000. In Lake Oswego and West Linn, it was $1.16 million. In South and Southwest Portland, it was almost $1 million. In Northwest Portland, over $1 million. In Gresham, for example, it was $540,000. Prices all around the U.S. continued their upward rise. In the Mid-Atlantic and Midwest states, prices were up in comparison with the last summer, about 12 to 15%. In Miami, prices were up 33.3%. In Tampa, they were up over 35%. In Las Vegas and San Diego, they were up about 28.5%. In Portland, 19.1%. And in Seattle, up 25+%. All those figures come from Case-Shiller, a set of indices published by Standard & Poor. The numbers go through April. They publish with about a 2-month lag. Those are all repeat sales of single-family residences in various cities around the U.S. This month's main story really is a tale of two headlines, or two dueling headlines. Number of houses sitting on the market is up 75% since last June, or the headline could read, in comparison with 2016 through 2019, the number of listings, that is the inventory on market, is down 26.3%. Which one do you prefer? In 2020, in comparison with 2016 through 2019, the number of new listings that came onto the market was down 6%, while the number of sales was up 2%. In 2021, things got even worse for buyers. The number of new listings that hit the market was up 1%. The number of sales, though, was up 19%, which is an amazing rise. That caused inventory on the market in June of 2021 to drop to just about an all-time low of about 0.8 of a month of inventory. That is, at the rate of sales at that time, given the number of houses that there were on the market, if no more new listings had come onto the market, it would have taken only 0.8 of a month, under 4 weeks, to completely sell out. So far in 2022, the same phenomenon has been going on. The number of new listings so far this year during the first half, that is January through June of 2022, was down 3.1%, while the number of sales was up 8.1%. Things are just not sitting on the market. And what we're seeing is in 2020 and 2019 in June, on average, it took 44 days for the typical seller to accept an offer on their house once it was on the market. Last June, it was 25 days. In April of this year, it was all the way down to 23 days. In May, it was 20 days. This June, 2022, it was all the way down to 18 days. That's just amazing. What it means for buyers is you better be pre-approved, you better get your pre-approval letter refreshed, and be ready to make an offer on any property that suits your needs. What it means for sellers is this market is still hot. So it is true that the number of listings as judged by inventory in and around the Portland area on the whole is up 75% since last June. Also, it is true in June of those 4 years, 2016 through 2019, if you were to compare that period on average, the inventory that was on the market, to June of this year, we have 26% fewer homes for sale. I'm John McPherson, principal broker on the Portland team with Premier Property Group. Call me anytime about your real estate related plans or to talk more about Portland's real estate market.
Bye, darling.